Hello everyone, today welcome to this channel. My name is Grover Ronald. We are going to look at Microsoft Office Word. Basically, we are going to look at how we can use the Home tab to make our document look professionally good. So let's start straight away. Microsoft Office Word. To start it on a Windows 10 environment, you click the start button, then you type Word, then Microsoft Office Word icon appear, you click start. Then you want to start with a blank document. So when you start Microsoft Office Word, you are presented with a window that looks like this one, and we have here, remember, this is a quick uh, this is a quick start quick access toolbar, which has some icons that we use more often. Then we have a menu bar. Besides, below the menu bar, we have the ribbon. And on this ribbon, when you start, we always have a ribbon of home. So how do we use the ribbon of home? Uh, you can see this one, a vertical blinking bar, just blinking around here. Then this one moving is a cursor. Then so we want to see, supposing you have got some document, how do you make it appear in a way that is appeasing to your eyes? So let's start with already a printed document. If you have a document like this and you want to make some changes, the first thing is to select. To select or highlight. When you select a document, it means that your word is going to work on the text that you have selected. So there are several ways of selecting or highlighting. First of all, you can click at the beginning of a document, you press shift, then you use the arrow keys on the keyboard. While shift is depressed, then you depress the arrow key and then the text gets selected. Now I can press the arrow key going down, it keeps on selecting. Or to deselect, I can press the arrow key going up. That is one way of selecting a text. Or you just click, keep down the click and move the mouse. That is dragging. Even that one can enable you to select text. Or if you want to select a single word, you just double click within that word. Okay. When you double click on a word gets selected. Or you triple click. When you triple click, entire paragraph gets selected. You click, or you put a cursor at the beginning of the document within the margin. You click once, there you're in position to select entire line. But you can double click. When you double click, again you select a paragraph. Or if you click 3 times in rapid succession, that is triple clicking. You can triple click, then entire document gets selected. Now here you can see all of the paragraphs have been selected. That's another way of selecting a document. If you want to select a line, you click once. A paragraph, you double click, or you triple click. When the cursor is within this position, you select the entire document. Or if you want to select the entire document, the shortcut is Control A. Control plus A. That means keep Control down, then you press A when Control is still depressed. Even there, you will select entire document. That is a shortcut, Control plus A, or simply Control A. Okay, now after selecting a document, what is it that can be accomplished? When you select a document, you get this sub-menu here. This sub-menu here is helping you to do some formatting, but we don't want to start with the formatting. We want to start with this group of clipboard. Clipboard starts from here up to here. And then, so here there is cut. When you click cut, that paragraph which has been selected will be cut. So it has been cut from there, then you can do the pasting. You put it in a new position where you want it to go. So I've clicked here, insertion point is here, then I select paste. Yes, You remember we started with he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. That was our first paragraph. So now it has been pasted here. Again, I can click paste. Again, it is pasted here. Also, now when you copy, the text that you have copied goes on what we call the clipboard. It's part of the mouse hardware, but that clipboard is here. So it is there. Again, if you want to undo the changes, there is this icon here that you click. It is undo. You click it several times, then that is undo. So you undo the changes. Now you can see this is where we started from. Next, that was cut. Then there is copy. What does copy do? You click that. Now this text has been copied onto the clipboard. Then you can go where you want to put it in a new position. Then you paste. You paste. Each time you press paste, that text gets pasted in that new position. That is now, that is the cut, copy, and paste. So it is still, that work is still there on your clipboard. Then there is somewhere here a clipboard launcher. This says see all the items you've copied to the clipboard. So when you click this, you will be in a position to see the item that you have copied. So this is what you have copied on the clipboard. Again, I can put here my cursor here. I select a line, then copy. So when you copy, what you have copied comes here on the clipboard. Then you get there, maybe press enter. If now you want to paste this, you click on it. Okay. Or I can select just a line like this, then copy. Okay. That line which you have selected will come here on your clipboard. Then you click down here. If you want to paste, you just click on that. It will be pasted. You see that? I'm just clicking. Or if I want this, I click on it. It will come. Remember that was a line. If I want a paragraph, then I click there. I want it to be put there, then I click that. So whatever you copy will be put on the clipboard. And if you want to access it, you click clipboard launcher, it gets down here, and then you see whatever you want to paste will be pasted. So that is the cut, copy, and then paste, and then the associated clipboard. Now this pen for the clipboard can be closed from here. Click that, then it goes. Okay, now if you want to paste, you just say paste. The last one which you pasted will be the one to appear. But if you want to select a particular one, you go on a clipboard launcher and then you see what you want to paste. For example, if I want that. Now, again, I can select that. Then we select, you get a sub menu. Now, after selecting, you can do formatting. Formatting, it means changing the appearance of a document. So here, I can bold. You see that line now is bolded. Enter and click this. Now you can see the difference. This one is bolded, this one is not. I select it again. Then I can make it italic. I can underline. Then I can text highlight. I highlight the text. After highlighting the text, the selection disappears. Okay. So let me select this one. Let me select it again. Then, or there is an arrow here, which means there is much more of selecting or highlighting. So it depends on what you want to put as you hover your cursor across that menu. Okay. So you choose, let me choose that one. Now the deselection has disappeared. Then I select again. Then there is font color. If you just click this, the font will turn to be red. But then there is an arrow besides that gives you more colors. You hover across those colors and then you pick a color of your choice. Even white is there. So you can make your text white on a blue background for that case. Okay, let me select here entire paragraph. Then that is the font. I can change the font color. Then after that, that is, I can go back here because whatever I'm doing here, whatever was appearing in that sub menu is here: bold, italic, underline. But then the underline, it has got an arrow here. So these are underline styles. As you hover your cursor, you can see the different types of underlines. You can say maybe I want that kind of underline. Then there is even more underlines if you click that, or underline color. You can pick a color of your choice, that is underline color. Then let me select another paragraph. I have many. Then ignore the sub menu, come to this one. That was underline. Then there is strike through. Yes, I can strike through that document that I've underlined. Then let me select this again. Then this is a superscript. What does a superscript do? And then subscript and superscript. You look at this text here. This one. Look at this is 3. I select that. Then I move to this. See? Then I click that. It goes back to normal. I click that. That is a superscript. I mean a subscript. I click that, it goes back to normal. Then I click this, that is a superscript. It becomes something like a power. Then I click that, it goes back to normal. It must remain when it is selected. That is the purpose of a superscript and subscript. Superscript, it appears like a power. Subscript, it appears below the text line. Good. Then next, we have this one. These are text effects. Okay, it appears on the text which you have selected. Allow me to get another paragraph. Yes. Then I see that those are effects. So you can make your text appear the way you want it to appear. A bit stylish. Let me pick that. That is text effects. Then we have this one. This is text highlight color that we have done. This is font color. The font colors, it is up to you to pick the font color. But each of these colors, they have names. That is green accent 6, darker 25%. When you go to this one, green accent 6, darker 50%. Each of them, they have their particular names, as you can see, as you can read through. Yes, so that is, then we also have even the gradients. You see their effects, how they change when you pick a particular gradient. Okay, when it's still selected, we have here, this one here is the font type or font style. As you move your cursor across the different font types, you see how the text changes. When you pick Algerian, you can see everything now is capital. Those are font styles. Let me select this to see more. There are many. There is a scrolling bar here, vertical scrolling bar. We can go and move from down. This is just making your text appear the way you want it to appear. For example, if you want to send somebody text and you want to a bit hide it and people don't know what you have sent, you can choose, for example, webdings or wide Latin or windings. You send windings and then somebody will not get to know. Will think that maybe the text has got a problem, and yet you have just, or if you want to pick a particular font type that is not appearing here, but you know it exists. You just type, for example, W. If you want the one that starts with W, it will take you to Webdings. But maybe me, I need Windings too. I click that. So my text will appear like that. Okay, then again, this is the font size. Yes, which is the same as that one. You click that capital A, the font size increases. As you can see here, you have wider characters. You can see there. Or you can reduce using this. Okay. Or let's select this. Yes, let's select just a single word. As you hover across this, you see how the size changes. But here there are certain fonts that are not here. If you want a font that is not shown here, you just select there and type it. For example, I want 37. Then I click. You can see this is font 37. Or I want 15. I type there, then I click here. That is the font size 15. That is how we change the font. So that is that as far as the font. But then there is a possibility that I want to deal with all of those formattings at once. There is a font dialog box launcher here. So I click this one. Now it will give me different options. These are the fonts. They are here. It will show here. So I pick a font of my test. There are so many. That is now scrolling through. Okay. Let me go with that one, Microsoft Vahe Light. Then font styles. Maybe I want it to be bolded, or I want to be bolded and italic. The preview is here. This is how it will appear when done. Or I want it regular. Let me keep it regular. Then the font size. Maybe the font size I want 23. I just type it there. So it will be of that size. Then the font color. This one is appearing black. Maybe I want purple. It will appear like that. Then do you want to underline it? I want it underlined with dotted. Underline color. I want it to have that kind of color. Then do you want to strike it through? It will be striked through like that. You don't? No. Double strike it through? It will be like that. You don't? Yes. Smaller caps or all caps? When you say all caps, all these letters will turn out to be capital letters. Or hidden, whatever the choice you want. So this is a dialog box launcher for font. So all of these ones, this is now for advanced. Let's not go into the advanced. Let's just keep it at font. Then you click OK. So your font, your paragraph now has been formatted like that. But then still when it is selected, there is this icon here which says clear all formatting. What happens? When you click this, all your formatting will disappear. And now you go to the default. What is the default? This text is supposed to be font style, font type Calibri body, and font size is 12. That is when you clear all the formatting. But you can undo the changes. It takes you back. Or you can redo. That is redoing the whatever. When you put a cursor on undo, in a bracket there you see Ctrl Z. That is a shortcut for undoing. So you can Ctrl Z. Or to redo, it is Ctrl Y. Okay. It is Ctrl Y or Ctrl Z to undo the changes. So that is that. Then there is this one which says change case. Sentence case. For example, if it's sentence case, the first letter of the sentence is capital. Then lowercase, there everything will be small letters, or uppercase. All the letters will turn out to be capital. Or capitalize each word. Each word will start with a capital letter. Or toggle case, that is funny. The rest of the letters of the word are capital apart from the first letter to turn out to be small, though that is not so good. But usually let's use sentence case. Sentence case. Yes, but it has refused to go back to the first letter being capital. Okay, so that is the lowercase sentence case. Okay, it has failed. Anyway, so that is now how we use the font group on the home ribbon. Then next we have the paragraph. Paragraph, this is just changing the appearance of your paragraph. For example, let me use this one. I select that. The first thing is alignment. You can align your text left. You can align your text center. It can be aligned left, right. Then this is justify. Justify, you can see how your text will appear. All of the, even some empty spaces will be created to fill up the line to reach from left to right. You compare this with the left alignment. You can see left alignment, you have jagged ends of the sentences or statement. But then when justify, it will fill up all the gaps. Left, justify. So usually it is better to have your text typed and it is justified when you're printing. Then here we have line spacing. You click that. That is a single. That is 1.1. That is 1.5. That is 2.0, 2.5, 3. Okay. I think you can compare. This is double spacing. So depending on what you want, you just select that and you click. You have selected the line spacing. So you can see the spacing between the sentences here and here, which is not selected. This was single line. And then this is double. Okay. Then next, this is shading. Change the color behind the selected text. That is paragraph or table cell. This is especially useful when you want information to jump off the page. You see that? That is now shading the background of your paragraph. That one appears good. Then this one here is borders. When you want to put a border across your text or your paragraph, those are different types of borders. Okay. You can pick that. That is now our border. When you go back, then there is more. You can say draw table, view grid lines, borders and shading. You click borders and shading. It takes you here. But what is the most important here? You can change the border color and then the width of the border. You can say I want it to be bigger, and then the style, maybe I want that kind of style. Apply to paragraph. Because we have selected the paragraph, it can be applied to paragraph or to text. Then click OK. Yes, that is our paragraph border. So when you look at that, paragraph has a border, whereas this one, these others don't have border. But if you want, you select it and you apply it. Good, that is border. Then next here, this is the bullets. You click that, your paragraph will have bullets. Now in Word, each time you press enter, you're creating a paragraph. Let me first put here, I have it a bullet. Each time you press enter, you have a paragraph, and these bullets are applied on a given paragraph. So those are paragraphs, each of that. Whenever you press enter, you're getting a new paragraph. That is paragraph. Those are bullets. Even bullets, we can change their types using this. Okay. So let's pick that one. Those are bullets. Then we also have numbering. Numbering, yes, you can use number 1, 2, 3, or that one, or this kind of numbering. You can see how they change. So you pick a number of your choice. That is yes, numbering style. Those are numbering styles. Then this is indent. That is move your paragraph closer to the margin. That is decrease indent. Or increase indent, move your paragraph further away from the margin. You know what a margin is. There we are increasing indent, or we can decrease the indent. Then we have this one. This is sorting. Arrange the current selection in alphabetical or numerical order. If you have got certain list of names, for example, let's say we have Ali, we have Musa, we have Ronald, we have Goloba, and then we have Stephen. Yes, then we also have maybe Zaina. Okay, supposing we have these names and we select them, we can come here and select sort. Say sort by paragraph. Type text. Order ascending. Click OK. So these names have been arranged in ascending order. You click there. Paragraph order now descending. You can see now we are starting with the Zaina. Then lastly, we have this one. This says show or hide. When you click show or hide, what happens? You click that. This one you don't have to select anything. But what happens is that your text gets these marks. These are called the paragraph marks. This indicates the end of a paragraph. Whenever there is the end of a paragraph, you get this feature. This is not end of a paragraph. That's why this thing is not there. The show or hide. Even here, there is that one. Remember I told you whenever you press enter, you get a new paragraph. So this paragraph mark, it helps you to know the unnecessary spaces you have created. When you press the space bar, instead there it gives you a full stop. For example, when you type, for example, I want put a space. Each time you press a space bar, you get a full stop. If you put unnecessary spaces, that's what you see. Okay. So this one is when you click this, it is better when you're working, you have this paragraph show or hide paragraph marks. It is very good. If it is not there, you may not be able to know how many unnecessary spaces have you created here. But now when you get here, you can press a backspace to see that my paragraph stops here, the next one is here. But from here up to here, I have unnecessary spaces. So let me delete them. Backspace. Or you click here, then you press delete. You're removing unnecessary spaces. That is the purpose of this show or hide paragraph marks. Then we also have styles. You select this text, then you can apply a style. That is that style normal. No spacing. There is that one. There is this one. You see how they keep on changing. Those are different styles. Yes, so you can see you choose to apply a style on your text just at once. You look at that one, look at this. This one enables you not to work on select and then you keep on changing font size, you change font color, font style, or whatever background. This one does it just at once. Okay? That styling, for example, if I want that, that is the style that I've selected. Now you can see the background has disappeared, even the paragraph border has disappeared. All of them have disappeared at once. So that is that as far as the styles are concerned, but you can go and look more. This is clear formatting, the same as the other one. Or you can apply styles. You may choose to apply styles on this text all at once. Okay, style name, and then you apply in case you want to apply it several times to different paragraphs. Lastly, on the home tab, let's look at find, replace, and then selecting. To find, Word has got that feature of find. You click find, it gets you here, navigation pane, find what? For example, find Goroba. You see, as you're typing, Goroba already gets what? Highlighted. So it is already here. Okay. So you're here, find Goroba, it takes you to Goroba and say result is 1. Okay. It is there is no any other. This one, let's close this. This is the one for find. It has found it. It is there. But the most important thing, you may be having your text which is having several pages, but you don't know where Goroba is. You just type there and then you can be able to find Goroba in your text. Then there is replace. You click here, replace. Replace, it gives you find and replace. Find what? Goroba. Replace with, maybe you want to replace that name with someone else. Okay, maybe you want to replace it with a name like maybe Victoria. So find Goroba, replace with Victoria. So it's a replace. Say, we've reached the end of the document. Do you want to continue searching for the beginning from the beginning? You say yes. We have finished searching the document. Okay. Now you can close this. Now you can see where there was Goroba, there is now Victoria. Okay. Maybe this was Ali and then this was a mistake. You did not intend to type Ali. Maybe you want to find any word there. For example, which word? Almighty. Instead of Almighty, we want to write God. So say replace. Find what? Find Almighty. Almighty. Find what? Almighty. Replace with God. You can just click replace all. All done. We've made 0 replacement. You know why? The spelling was not correct. Almighty. That's not what we did not put the IG. Almighty. Replace all. All done. We made 6 replacements. Okay. You see? Of God. This was Almighty. Now it has been replaced. All will say of the Lord. Even you want to say maybe, supposing maybe where there is a Lord, you want to replace with maybe Jesus. Say find Lord. Replace with maybe Jesus. Okay. Or maybe say Lord, replace with Allah. Okay. I'm just giving an example. Then you replace all. Okay. You can say, I will say of the Allah. He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. Okay? So you can see that now we no longer have the word Lord. Where there was Lord, now there is Allah. You can see here. That is find and replace. Sometimes you may find that you typed somebody's name wrongly and then you want to correct it. So what you do, you find it and replace. That is find and replace. Not only names, but even the words. Maybe you want to change a word that you have been using. You want to give it another meaning. Okay? Just another word which has got similar meaning. You can replace. So I don't want to use this. I want to use that. And then there is here select. Select all. You click select. Now here all the text will be selected. What is the purpose of selecting? Maybe you want to clear formatting. The text will go back. So that is that as far as editing is concerned. Okay. Yes, there is selection pen, but I will not go too deep. So that is it as far as the home button is concerned, but you can go ahead and explore some more. Thank you for listening to this, but please do not forget to subscribe, and when you subscribe, hit the button so that you can always get the notification. So next time we'll be looking at insert tab, how to insert different objects. Thank you. God bless you.